In today's video, we are making a saucy buffalo chicken dip for your football Sunday. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of More Seasoning. I'm your host, Farnum, and we're doing a that was my NFL sound right there, by the way, it was real bad. Anyway, buffalo chicken dip. We actually made this recipe on a Super Bowl appetizer video, like whatever Super Bowl was in February, but I wanted to give it its own dedicated video, and we're also gonna spice it up at the end, level it up just a little bit more. Before we jump into that though, please scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment below. Hey, I'm always in the comments, kikiing with you guys, so drop a comment. Anyway, yes, a saucy, fiery, beautiful, creamy buffalo chicken dip is on the way, and the only thing in your way is some B-roll. Let's go. The ingredients for this buffalo chicken dip are the following. Grab yourself a seasoned rotisserie chicken from your local grocery store. Chives, a white onion. I'm not psychic, but we are using medium cheddar. Optional blue cheese crumbles. Listen, I know most of y'all hate them, but they're good. 1 block of cream cheese. My grocery store was out of the block, so I'm gonna have to use the tub. I don't know why tomato paste is even in here. We don't need that. Smoked paprika, garlic powder, white distilled vinegar. What the sauce? Your favorite ranch? Listen, yes, I'm using this. I did not have time to make mine, but if you want to check out the most incredible ranch recipe ever, up here. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. And again, we're filming a spicy rigatoni TikTok after this. You do not need rigatoni for this either. And you can do this on the stove, but today we're gonna use the good old American crock pot. Not even sure if it's American, but we're gonna use it. All right, now me personally, when I have a buffalo chicken dip, I don't want a buffalo chicken dip soup. I like a little texture in there. So I do that by dicing up 1 whole onion, and all we're gonna do is cut the butt off, cut the top off, cut it in half, hit it with some lines, some opposing cuts. Then we're gonna fine chop, scoop it up into the bowl. Next, we're gonna go ahead and cut up about 1/2 cup worth of chives, fine chop. All we're gonna do is lay them down and then run our knife down the length of them. Very, very thin slices, scoop them up into the bowl. All right, next we're going Mario and Shreddy, medium block of cheddar. We're gonna do 2 cups worth. Ooh, that's that lightning right there, folks. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna bring the thunder with this buffalo chicken dip. 2 cups, let's go. Scoop it up into the bowl. Bird is the word you heard, and right here I got a rotisserie one. Give me some skin. Okay, well that didn't go as planned, but anyway, yeah, I got a rotisserie right here. You could obviously boil and season your own, but this is just gonna save you a lot of time, and nobody is wanting to get distracted on 3rd and long, so we're gonna just take this rotisserie chicken, shred it completely up. So in the last video where I shredded up chicken, I got the wishbone, and I wish that Tom Brady would play for the Bucs this year because he had retired, and guess what? This man came out of retirement and is playing for the Bucs, so this time I'm wishing that one of my subscribers wins $100 million and can take care of their whole family. Well, I'm not really sure why I broke it or what that means, but I do wish that. All right, once you've got a pile of poultry, we're gonna run our knife through it a few times because we don't want huge chunks of chicken. We do want some texture in there, but we're not trying to get giant chunks. So I'll just run my knife through it about 15 or 20 times, just trying to cut those big strands up into little chunks. That way it's way easier to scoop up onto our chips. All right, once you've got a nice chop on your chicken, you can just scoop it up into the bowl. Now, as I said, you can heat the stuff in a pan, or you could go crock pot style. Football game is pretty long, so I think a crock pot works. We're gonna put it on a low heat. Yes, and then we are going in with 1 cup of Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I wouldn't do that. 1 cup of your favorite ranch, and hopefully it's the More Seasoning ranch. All right, now my recipe calls for 1 block or 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. This is 12, and I'm feeling a little frisky today, so let's just try the whole thing and see what happens. All right, while that's melting, we gotta season our chicken a little bit. So I'm going in with about 1/2 teaspoon of some smoked paprika. You know what, let's just call it 3/4 teaspoon. And the same thing with our garlic powder, we'll do about 3/4 teaspoon. Then we're gonna go in with a few dashes of our what the sauce. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, Viola. Just measure with your heart, I'm sure it's beautiful. White distilled vinegar, can't have a good buffalo sauce without some white distilled vinegar, and I'm just gonna do a tiny little splash, and there it is, about 1 teaspoon's worth. We're gonna crank that like Soldier Boy 30 times, let's get it. And now we mix. It's winter time and birds fly south for the winter, so let's have them fly south into our, that was just a horrible analogy, I'm sorry. Put it in the crock pot. That low-key look good as hell. I'm so fussy, man. Literally the first time I've ever worn this shirt, and I never spill anything on me in the kitchen. Anyway, we got a pan, medium-high heat. We're going in with a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and then we want to make sure it's hot enough to where we're gonna hear a nice little sear, just like that. These onions up, give them a nice toss, just like that. Perfect. We want to cook these down for about 5 minutes until they get nice, translucent, maybe a little bit brown. We're gonna add some pepper in there for some flavor as well, about 20 to 30 cranks. All right, once you get a little toast action on these tear jerkers, we're just gonna scoop them into the chicken dip. Mix the onions, bring that flavor, that texture, that sauce. Put it in. All right, so here I've got a bowl of some sassy teenager, and you might be asking me,
Farnum, sassy teenager cheese?
yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. K, so I'm going to hell for that. Hey, we got 2 cups in here. We're putting 1 cup directly into the buffalo dip, just like this. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And after you sprinkle that in, we're going in with a little dance, a rain dance of chives. Look at that, perfect. All those chives in there, and I want you to see what this looks like. It's gonna look beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause, round of applause. Let me get the chives out. Now in this video, you're practicing 2 things. 1, cooking. The other, patience. I don't know where the accent came from either, but hey, we gotta let this cheese melt, the rest of that cream cheese melt, let everything come together, let all those flavors kiss, get to know each other. It's gonna be amazing. It's probably gonna take about 15 minutes and then we're gonna be money. All right, it's been about 10, 15 minutes. You take a little bathroom break in order to, you know, make sure this melts perfectly, but oh my goodness. We are gonna do one more step, but you can just eat it just like this. If you wanna make a ton for a party, double the recipe, grab 2 rotisseries. You gotta do a little taste test before we throw the rest in the oven. Oh my God, that's amazing. That scare you?
Shit.
It's not too bad. Personal foul. Big flavor on the play.
When I die, I hope you cut me open and that's what's inside of me.
You want me to stuff you?
Just stuff me like a Thanksgiving turkey with that dip right there.
Now we're gonna take it an extra step further. You don't have to do this. Like I said, you can enjoy as is, but if you wanna be a bougie, you're gonna go in, you're gonna take spoonfuls of the buffalo dip. We're just gonna pile it into a cast iron pan. I hope I have enough to fit in this pan. And now we're gonna cover it up with a layer of cheese on top. We're gonna broil this, bake it down so it's got a nice stringy cheese layer. All right, here we go. We're gonna be real bougie, real big pain in the ass. Look at this real quick. Covered in cheese, and it's going right into a 350 oven. We're gonna wait till that gets nice and melty. We're gonna monitor it, and then once we see it's nice and melty, we'll turn that broiler on. Just get a nice brown crust right on top. It's gonna be perfect. Let's go. We're gonna do a very casual taste test. Coming to the show for the first time, Lipstick Nick.
Yes, so excited.
Grab a check. Lipstick
Okay.
Nick in the building. Austin, you can jump in and grab some too. Absolutely, everybody give it a try.
Right.
This, I gotta get the little bit of chive and the cheese.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get
Bro.
some chive too.
Are you kidding me?
I haven't had it with the cheese. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's so good.
I need some with the blue cheese on it.
Cheese.
It's fire.
You guys, I get to marry him.
I can't
Her
believe
rubbing
that.
my belly as she's eating the buffalo chicken dip like I'm pregnant. I'm like, baby, you
boy.
rub your belly, you're the hungry one. What you think?
Amazing.
All right, so on the show, we do a star scale. When it comes to buffalo chicken dip, you can be honest, give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 stars, 5 being the best. For a buffalo chicken dip, what are you giving this?
Oh, it's a 5.
Absolutely a 5.
5?
Oh,
Sauce?
this is a 5. I mean, the blue cheese on top with the chives. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know the vibe. I'm giving it a 5. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can have a 5-star Sunday, whether your team wins or loses, with this cheesy buffalo chicken dip. Incredibly easy, very few ingredients, and I guarantee it's gonna blow everyone away. My name is Farnum. This is More Seasoning. Hey, if you're still watching, please scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment below. I'm always talking back. Appreciate Lipstick Nick, Bugs, and Austin for doing the taste test. We out.